our flight was delayed 2.5 hours yesterday, and it makes me ill, so all I can think about is to go back to Siargao.
Well, good morning from Cebu City. It's a murky day here. We arrived last night about 9 o'clock. Took our taxi to the Kiwi Hotel where we've stayed a lot across the last 2 decades. And we found the hotel to be under full renovation, and they directed us to their sister hotel. We had a booking for the Kiwi, and they honoured the booking at the other hotel. There's a few challenges here. It's quite a high price, and there's no breakfast, and there's no towels. We were expecting a little bit more, but we're just in Cebu for another 12 to 15 hours in order to connect with the ferry to Surigao. For now, I'll leave you with the beautiful skyline of Cebu City. We're going to go and buy tickets for the Cokaliong and then hit the mall, where we'll take some lunch, do some shopping before escaping from the city, potentially for a long, long time. So here I am, outside SM City here in Cebu, and we've had a lot of history here. We were here in Cebu when we arrived in July, and Raf wasn't allowed in any malls, and we were only briefly allowed out on our way to Siargao. Now everything has changed. It seems like almost, but not quite, that the pandemic is over here. Of course, masks are still required in enclosed areas, and the vaccination is no longer required to enter a mall. So we're free, relatively free here, and we're about to enjoy some food at one of my favourite places, the French bakery. So we're inside SM now. This is one of my favourite places. Let's go inside. And here they are, Miras and Raf. What have you guys ordered?
I've ordered a sweet style spaghetti and
Mine is bacon and potato soup. What's special about this soup is served inside the bread. Look, it's delicious, and I order lemonade mint.
Well, I've always loved this place. And the bread is out of this world, and I just love how they serve the soup inside it. Raf's waiting for his food, and if it's not enough, we're thinking about a Shakey's pizza.
I don't like soups, so I ordered a sweet style spaghetti. I'm gonna wash it down with an amazing glass of 4 Seasons.
So we finished up at SM, and you can see behind me that Miras has got herself some new speakers, and Raf's got some Lego. So it's time for us to leave Cebu. Our whistle stop tour, less than 24 hours in a city that is one of our favourites, if not our favourite city in the whole of the Philippines. It's a beautiful place, and it's got a beautiful array of churches, it's got some wonderful malls, and it's a great city. But we're going to leave it and head back to the island where our home is, and our reconstructed home should almost be ready for us. So, we made it to Pier 1, and it's almost like the old days. We were allowed to just walk straight onto the pier. See, the boats are ready for departure, and I'm just popping out to get some Jollibee and then go back in. The vaccine checks have gone, everything has gone. Masks are still compulsory in this sort of area, so I better get my mask back on and get the fast food. More from the boat later. Well, it's surprisingly busy here. Packed. It's packed out, the visors have gone, and people are enjoying themselves. Well, here I am. Last summer, last July, I filmed here at Jollibee, and it was a completely different feel. The pandemic is on its way out, is the way I see it here. There's a sense of growing freedom and far less restrictions, hardly any checks whatsoever. I just hope it's the end, because it's been an extraordinarily challenging time with some of the measures across the world and a feel of compulsion and oppression. Now the Philippines is looking good. I think that next year it's going to go back to the old normal, which is what we all want. Nobody wants the new normal. I'm going to head to the boat with my takeout Jollibee and head for Siargao Island and see how everything pans out. But for now, from Cebu, things are looking pretty good. So behind me you can see Miras and Raf are on the boat devouring their Jollibee, and this is the 7 PM overnight Cokaliong sailing to Surigao. We preferred the boat for many years. It's a relaxing way to approach the island, not necessarily cheaper than the plane, but you can bring as much luggage as you want, and you arrive in the morning, connect with another boat, and our fare in economy here was just over 1,000 for Miras and I, and a little bit less for Raf. Anyway, let's wait for the darkness to invade before we start chugging away eastwards towards Surigao City. What a beauty. An incredible sunset to say goodbye to Cebu City here at Pier 1. We've got about an hour before the boat heads out under the 2 bridges. We're homeward bound, heading towards Siargao Island tomorrow morning. It's been a great time in the city, but I am so excited to get back to the freedom of the island, where no one is checking for anything, and masks are pretty much a thing of the past. Anyway, about an hour to go.
And now it's time for me to sleep all the way to Surigao.